sold at the door. So come up, you get the food, you get a cap or a t-shirt, and you get a day's worth of just incredible racing action starting at 12:30 again. More importantly, you should note that at noon, this gentleman will be on the air along with me. He gets saddled with me, unfortunately, when he has to do the show. But we'll be on air at 12 o'clock. We're going to go over some more of the clips that we think are really the ones that we should be focused on. We'll have some interviews with the participants, particularly from Europe. We have our correspondent, Kristen Odegaard from Europe. We'll be able to interview these people because I, for one, am struggling with English. She speaks many languages, and she'll be able to do interviews with all of those folks.
You know, Pete, I think the other part about being here on the track on Saturday, as opposed to being somewhere else or watching it on a feed, being here, you're going to see these horses in person. And seeing them in person for the first time, we can show you videos, we can show you a lot of things. But when you see them up front, you see them getting around this track, you really get a perspective of just how
big horse and all that. So it'll be very interesting to see how he gets around the track. But you're right, to see these horses in person. Remember we had the prelim in 2014, just sort of an advanced look at what the International Trot would be looking like. Commander Crow was here. And if you ever seen Commander Crow in person, it is, I said the only horse I can compare him to, in my mind, was Secretariat on the thoroughbred side. He was just an impressive beast.
I think, you know, I saw Commander Crow in person, he was an impressive beast, but I remember Zakan and Gio warming up for the international and just getting around this turn, this clubhouse, the paddock turn, and saying, wow, look at this horse get through the turn. It's like, this horse is a fast horse, and if he can go fast around the turn, he's going to be very dangerous.
And he was a 4-year-old then.
Right, but just the ability to get around the turn at extreme speed. And there's going to be an extra turn in this race, obviously with the 1.25 miles. But if these horses can get around turns like that, you know we're in for a great race.
Yep. And so it's going to be a great day. We hope everybody can come out here. The weather's supposed to be good. Jay and I will be down in the winner's circle, it looks like. And please don't throw anything at us. But it'll be a really fun day. I promise you. It's my favorite day.
I'm going to be in the place circle. You can be in the winner's circle.
Okay, there you go. But we'll be back to talk more about the Intentional Trot and other things. But we want to take a moment right now. We had a very unfortunate development over the weekend that we all learned about the passing of Dave Brower. Everybody, I think, is aware of that by now. You see Dave in a recent photograph there. You know, he's been the voice of the Meadowlands for many years, in so many different capacities, odds maker, on-air talent, and he was off in Kentucky doing what he loved, covering the races, and unfortunately, he did pass away last week. Jay.
You know, at 53 years old, at Sportseye, when I was the editor of Sportseye, Chuck over at the Meadowlands, really cut his teeth there. And, you know, the one word to describe Dave is
handicapping resource available in North America. Standard report as well. Chuck was available he's representing Denmark. Incredibly impressive. Made only 6 starts in North America and has earned an average of over $100,000 in each of those starts. Probably, you see the winner this year, the Cutler Memorial, last year's Alabama Farms Open Trot. Just a race after recently second in the Maple Leaf Trot. The 2021 Breeders' Crown held at the Meadowlands. So we'll go to that clip now. Enjoy a very impressive performance by the Curie.